other point I want to talk about, sort of these two are linked, okay, in terms of how DC can get the best out of KL Rahul. Now, there's been a lot of talk about KL Rahul in terms of during the power play, and his strike rate in the power play from 2019 to 2023 was 116.8. Now, obviously, in the modern game, the strike rate, obviously, in the power play is critical. Now, KL made some big improvements last year, must be known in terms of in the power play. The first 5 or 6 games of the season, he got that up to 150. It did drop after that as the season progressed. But he's a fine player, and he's pretty much always batted at the top, other than when he first started with RCB. Now, I think the injury to Harry Brook opens up a really interesting and exciting opportunity for DC, and that's in terms of trying to get their best players on the park. So what I would do, so if they bring in Shea Hope, look, they could bring him in, keep KL at the top, and, the side's still steady. But I think they've got an exciting opportunity to, instead of batting KL at the top, I would move KL from there. I would put him in the middle order at 4. And we've seen how well KL Rahul has done for India in the Champions Trophy. So we know that he can start against spin. We know he's got power at the back end. It just adds a whole heap more power to this middle order. And that allows you to bring in Faf du Plessis at the top, a guy who has absolutely dominated the IPL for the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years. His numbers are incredible. As I said, 730 runs, average of 56, strike rate of 153 2 years ago. Last year, strike rate of 161. I think if he was to sit on the sideline, I think that would be a big miss for DC if they were to bring in another player to replace Harry Brook. So for me, it also reinvigorates KL Rahul. It says to me, haven't been part of a winning IPL team yet. You are a fabulous cricketer. You've spent a lot of time batting at the top. We know you can do that. But DC would love to have you in the middle order to control all of these slightly less experienced but big power and exciting players. And I think that lineup, with the loss of Harry Brook, is a very exciting one.